Hello and welcome back. In the previous video, we explained how to create optional service invoices and receipts inside the system. Now we will move to an advanced and very important topic, integrating Maxis with your national tax system, issuing tax invoices and credit notes, and posting them to the tax website. To begin, the system administrator must configure the tax integration. From the left side menu, go to Admin, then System Settings, and open the Integration tab. You will see multiple integration options. For Jordan, we select JoFotara, the national tax system. For other countries, the administrator should select the relevant tax authority integration. The screen layout may vary, but the process remains similar. After selecting JoFotara, several required fields will appear, including tax number, activity number, client ID, and secret key. These credentials must be extracted from your JoFotara portal or from your national tax portal if operating outside Jordan. For demonstration purposes, we will use sample credentials from JoFotara documentation. Once saved, the integration setup is complete. Now we need to activate it inside the system. From the System Admin dashboard, go to System Control, then Transaction Setup, and choose Invoices. In the Invoice Setup screen, edit each transaction type and mark the Tax Integration field for all invoice types. One final step. The system administrator must grant permission to the accounting manager, or the responsible user, to post invoices to the tax website. From the Admin dashboard, go to System Control, then User Permissions. Select the user, scroll to the Accounting section, and mark Check the Post to Tax Website permission. Then click Save. Now let's create an invoice and post it to the national tax system. Go to the reservation file, open the Invoices tab, choose Invoice from the drop-down menu, and click Create New. Before posting any invoice to the tax website, there are important conditions. The tax system does not accept negative values. All invoice rows must be positive. If you need to reduce the invoice value, use the discount field. The invoice date must be today or in the past. Future dates are not accepted. Invoice serial numbers must be continuous across years. Once these conditions are met, click Import and choose Cost of Package. Let's assume we apply a discount of 100. Click Edit, enter 100 in the discount field, and save. Now assume we also add an extra service for a client worth $300. After verifying all values, click Post. This posts the invoice to Maxis Accounting first. Then click Post to Tax Website. When previewing the posted invoice, a QR code should appear. In this demo environment, the QR code may not generate because we are using test credentials. However, in a live integration, the invoice will include the official tax QR code. Please note that the QR code on the invoice must be scanned using the Synod mobile application. Also, once an invoice is posted to the tax website, it cannot be edited or unposted. Now let's assume the client cancels part of the extra service, and we need to refund $200 out of the $300. Before creating a credit note, there are important rules. The credit note must be linked to the original invoice. The original invoice must already be posted to the tax website. The credit note date must be after the invoice date. The unit price in the credit note must not be greater than the original invoice. The unit price must not be changed. It must remain exactly the same as the original invoice. In case of partial refund, only the total amount should be adjusted. Now there are two methods to create the credit note. Let's start with the manual credit note method. From the reservation file, go to the Invoices tab. Select Credit Note, then click Create New. In the Refund of field, select Invoice and enter the invoice number, then click Save. Click the arrow icon to import the original invoice rows. The system will automatically load all invoice items. Now click on the total price field and enter 200. The system will automatically adjust the quantity and totals. Remove the cost of package row if it is not refundable. Do not change the unit price, especially in Jordan, because the tax website will reject the credit note. Only adjust the total amount. Now let's move to the automatic credit note method. First, delete the previously created credit note to avoid duplicate data. Open the original invoice. From the bottom toolbar, click Duplicate and select Credit Note. The system automatically creates a linked credit note with identical rows. Simply change the total amount to 200 and remove the non-refundable rows. To double-check that the credit note is successfully linked to the invoice before posting it to Maxis Accounting and the tax website, from the Post to Tax website field, click the magnifier icon. A pop-up window appears. At the top, you will see the original invoice rows, each with a unique row ID. At the bottom, you will see the credit note rows. If the credit note is correctly linked, the original invoice row ID must appear in the related ID field of the credit note. If the IDs match correctly, the credit note is valid and can be posted to the tax website. Now click Post to Accounting and then Post to Tax website. And that completes the full process of integrating with the tax system, issuing invoices, creating credit notes, and posting them officially. In the next video, we will explain how to activate the VAT module, apply VAT on invoices, and generate a secure credit card payment link for your clients. Thank you for watching.